What's up, everybody? It's me, HTG Brian. Boy, it's always so weird when I don't have my headphones on. Like, I hear all the echo of everything rather than the suppressed version of me. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, too. I got the green screen on. I flipped myself, so I'm actually looking the right direction. So when I point to, like, this lower corner down here that sucks, I get bad light down there. So that light's it's a little bit rough down there. So anyways, what's up, everybody? It's February Gamebreak 2020. Yes, I went with the Valentine's Day theme despite Joey's, I guess, lack of appeal for it. Joey thought it was too late. We had a little bit of we were talking back and forth. And, you tell me what you guys think. Like, my thought of, certain months or certain themes, I feel like, like February. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of February? Like, for me, it's Valentine's Day. And so we kind of had this big discussion about all that. And anyways, it's a Valentine's Day theme. Deal with it. Anyways, what's up, everybody? I'm going to not really pay a whole lot of attention to the chat, at least not right away. I've got a short agenda, some things I want to talk about and share with you guys. And then, we can talk some more about some other things. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see more and more people coming in. I see Loki, bruh. What, you like my stuff? My stuff, the little controller. See that she's thinking like, oh, I love him, and he's thinking games. I thought about that for a while too, and I thought, is that like maybe a bad idea? But my wife and I talked about it. It was like, more often than not. Although there is sometimes, different situations. Sometimes the female is the gamer. Sometimes there's no female or male. So, Anyways, what is up though? I have a very short list. I feel kind of bad. Most of you that are here are people that I see almost every day in the live streams. So you pretty much know what's going on. You've seen a lot of what I have to show today. So we're going to kind of go through it fairly quick. I've got a little slideshow for you just in case you missed some of the wackiness that's been going on around here. And then, of course, we got some stream updates and some other stuff. Like, we want to know more from you, like what games you want to see and stuff like that. So, first of all, the standard welcome. What's up? Welcome back. Boy, my neighbor is out like, I don't know. I think he thinks he's racing in the Indy 500 coming up. Like, he's out there, rum, 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 rum. So if you guys hear that, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. But, not a whole lot has happened. It's been a whole month, of course, since we had a game break. Most of my month was consumed with work. I was working on a few different projects, finishing up Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, which is still kind of trickling out. We also were working on Zombie Army 4, which, again, still trickling out. That didn't get very many views. There wasn't a lot of demand for it, so I slowed the process down. I started doing a little bit more leisurely stuff like gaming and such. So, but yeah, it was a fun month. It was good. One of the most, I guess, prolific things that happened this month was we kind of got all of our logo stuff finally situated. There's some new merchandise that's going to be coming soon too. But essentially, we updated some logo. Let's take a quick look at them. So we got this guy here. This is kind of like the generic Happy Thumbs logo. It's a new font. We've switched it. We've got the new Thumby too, which while we're at it, let's go ahead and toss the Booyakashow up there too. This needed an update because the font was outdated, and shout out to one of our viewers, Sherry, for reminding me that I needed to do that because I hadn't even thought about it. And she was like, oh my gosh, you're getting new stickers and stuff. Well, is there Booyakashows coming too? And I was like, oh, good question. So I made it happen. We also got a new version of Thumby. We kind of updated him. You'll still see the classic Thumby. We're not going to go back and change all the Thumbys in the old videos or stuff. But there is going to be some purposes like that we use the regular old classic Thumby's kind of what I'm calling him now, versus Thumby, which is this guy right here. We also have like the Thumby with the partial shield, and we also have Thumby in the full shield. Now all of these things you'll see on lots of letterhead logo. You'll see the logos on shirts. You'll see stickers. So we had some stickers made. I've got some of these guys. I sent a bunch of these out to a few of you today. They're green screened out. You can't really see them. That's hilarious. And how's that working out? It's green screening out the sticker, but instead of seeing through the sticker and seeing me, you're seeing the red background. That's funny. Anyways, I clearly need to learn how to chroma key. But last but not least, too, we also had some. We actually won. Shout out to Sticker Mule, the company I get all my stickers from. In fact, whoa, just smacked the mic. Sorry about that. This is their logo. It's a donkey. It's a mule. And they've been super good to me over the years, and I really approve of their product. So I actually tried to win something, and I did win for once. I won a 50 stack of these charms, which I bought some keychain rings for and turned them into keychains. Now, just in case you guys got one of these, maybe one showed up due to winning a Facebook giveaway, maybe you were lucky and got one for other purposes. I just want to point out to you that first of all, on the back there's nothing. It's kind of weird and lonely. But on the front, they actually have a protective coating on them. So it's up to you. You can peel it off and you can have a nice, shiny, beautiful new keychain, or you can leave it on there and protect it. I'm one of those weirdos that loves to leave the protective coating on, and I drive people nuts. I got all sorts of, like, all my computers have like the protective coating, and some of them are built up with dust and stuff. Like my watch has the protective coatings on the side and stuff. I'm just one of those weirdos. Why buy like a $40 one when it comes with a free one? Even though the free one's not as good, it's still free and it works. Anyways, so logos. What do you guys think? You like them? Good? Bad? And why is Thumby missing a finger? He's always been missing a finger. He's not a human. Thumby is not a human. If you guys have not figured that out by now, I don't know. I looked at the chat. I wasn't supposed to look at the chat. All right, so you guys have seen these. Pretty cool updates. Not a whole lot of stuff going on now. Real quick, is Tyler out there? Is Tyler out there? I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to necessarily be here, but he likes to kind of hang out and wait for me to mess up in the background. I'm asking if he's here right now because I'm kind of maybe gonna debut something. He brought me an idea a couple of days ago, a week ago, and I was contemplating maybe sharing it with you guys today. I've got a button set up. All I gotta do is push it. And I cannot show it to you unless I get Tyler's permission. And I know that sounds weird, but the reason is that he brought the idea to me, and I am going to bring it to the store. And the whole concept of, like, when we show it to you, we want it to be ready. We want to be able to just be like, all right, boom, click this link if you're interested. I think it's going to be a pretty decent seller. I think this shirt may sell more than maybe any other shirt we've ever had. Part of the reason is that it's not specific to our brand. It's not specific to me. It's not Happy Thumbs related. So, and we're gonna do, I can tell you this. This is kind of breaking news. I am going to run another t-shirt campaign. So when we debut this new design, it will end up being roughly, it'll probably be a 30-day campaign. So you'll have 30 days to either jump in and get one or miss out. And because of how the campaigns work, and because it's not specific to Happy Thumbs, it's actually a wordplay on an old ad. Some of you may be too young for it. Some of you will probably roll your eyes and go, oh, God. But, you know, for the most part, I think a lot of you are going to like it. I think it's funny. Whether you'll buy a shirt or not, I have no idea. You will have to wait and see. But it is funny, and I would love to share it with you. But like I said, I can't share it with you until I get... Because if Tyler's like, no, we should wait, then I'm going to wait. And that's where I'm at right now, is I'm going to wait. So, but yeah, be looking for that soon. So, you know, all those new logos, those will all be on shirt soon. I don't have them in the store yet. So if you're considering or thinking about maybe supporting us by jumping on some of our merchandise, you might wait another week, and there should be a whole bunch of new stuff. I would say, you know, maybe 10 new designs of shirts and like t-shirts. Now, somebody asked me the other day, too, if we had any women's t-shirts. And I said, oh, yeah, of course we do. And I went and I looked and I went, oh, crap, we don't. So that is something that's available. You know, a lot of the shirts that we are selling are like the unisex shirts. I mean, they're kind of geared for men, I think. But ultimately, you know, women's, we do have access to like a women's style shirt. And I'm not talking like, you know, fancy button up, just more like just the women's cut t-shirts and things. So, all right, that's all coming up. Now, real quick. So I'm always trying to learn. I'm trying to get learned and get gooder. That's like one of my goals. And sometimes it's like illustrating stuff. Sometimes it's like graphic design. Sometimes it's web stuff, coding. Sometimes it's, parenting, all sorts of stuff. Um, One of my more recent adventures was me learning how to increase click-through rates on YouTube. Now, of course, there's a lot of people that use clickbait. Like they'll put like some crazy like "I quit YouTube" or something, and then the video will be something about like they quit upload or quit watching a YouTube video. It's like it doesn't really. It's not. It's clickbait. It's trying to get you to think something, right? So that's not what. One thing was thumbnails, though. That's a lot of talk about click-through rates that comes back to thumbnails. Now, thumbnails are the things you guys see. Like this. This was today's thumbnail. Very simple, very boring. I did not follow any of the techniques that I was told. So probably why there isn't a gajillion people here. I don't know. But that being said, I did put together a nice little fun little slideshow. So people have been asking me, how do you make all these thumbnails? How do you know? And I said, well, I take a lot of pictures of myself, and it's gotten kind of out of hand, as you can see, but it's also gotten worse because it's not just me anymore. I've got others that are sending me photos trying to make things happen too. And although I didn't have a nice fancy grid to show off, but as you can see, I started with the thumbnails a while back. I tried to put Thumby on the crypto character. It was pretty cringe, but it was pretty funny. And then it just kind of started evolving, and I started like putting my face on other things. Now, the techniques that were taught said that large faces, like 20% of the actual thumbnail screen, is going to be best practice, and also like open mouth shots. I think that's weird, but so you can see I've experimented with various poses, various things. And some are better than others. Some were just kind of mediocre, and some were kind of like, wow, that's hilarious. Of course, the classic "We got guys." That's one of my taglines that I say when I'm playing battle royales. Here you can see I went for the big head. But as time went on, I think they got a little better. This is one of my favorites, Gray and his hair day. Oh my god! And then me and my buck teeth. Like, what is going on there? Of course, this one was fun too. It's a little washed out because the green screen stuff, but you could see there the eyes in the back. Ultimate Chicken Horse was funny. I'm like a robot dude. Fun stuff, right? I have a favorite, and it's coming up real soon here. It's the Horizon Zero Brian. I even made a phone background for you guys. It's one of my greatest accomplishments ever. No, not really. The forest was funny. I thought this one was funny too. I look like I'm constipated and I'm all wrapped up, but ultimately funniest one I do believe is coming up. There's a couple more good ones. I like yesterday's Zombie Army one too, and this one was good. They're all good. Tyler, I can't seem to catch Tyler at a time to get me some photos, so I've been using his old avatar to represent him. This was a good one. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm drinking watermelon bubbly. Have you guys seen this? Oh, that's weird. It's red. It's actually a green can. Ironically, it's not. Look at that there. Some of the faces. Come hang. This one was a little bit more difficult because I'm like as pasty as I'm like as like crystal clear white as it gets. And oh, there it is, Horizon Zero Brian. Oh, we're doing a slow push to the zoom. Ah, and there it goes. So thumbnails have been fun. I'm glad. I look down. I see Loki says the thumbnails, been a nice welcomed addition. I'm going to try to continue to do more stuff like that. As I get an archive of different faces and things, I can do different things with them. And you might see some repeats of some of the faces or what, because sometimes the angles are hard to get. And I'll even like send pictures to Joey or Gray and be like, look, this is the angle. And I'll cut like a little box portion, just the head, whatever way it's looking, right? The character in the screen that I'm using. And then they'll try to use that as a reference. They'll be like, okay, I need to look this way. And it's been great. So shout out to Joey and Gray for being good, players and sending me photos and making this even better than it was. Because just like with the gaming, I can stream anytime by myself, any day, anytime. I don't need to depend on anybody else. But I find that streaming with others just brings that extra dynamic. Now, sometimes it's fun to watch me get pissed off because somebody's not listening and they're running off shopping or doing, and sometimes it's fun to hear them make fun of me because I'm terrible and I keep getting shot in the back or something, or that whole the camaraderie and the banter. Like, I just find that so much more appealing. So I've been trying to include more streams with more. Now I do want to return to, like, not next month, but tomorrow. If today was tomorrow, it would be next month. In April, I do plan on returning to some single player streams. Now, some of you probably won't care, but some of you might be really excited that the Scream streams are going to return. If you're not familiar with those, I would often play a game that has some scary elements, some jump scares or whatever. Submerged was one of them, was kind of scary. Not really. It was kind of more of like, I don't like being chased. Like, it's weird. Like, I used to make fun of my wife. That's like her number one fear, is being chased. And I'm like, it's being chased. Like, even following her up the stairs. Like, if I'm running up the stairs, don't chase me. I'm like, you're so weird. But like in video games, like, for example, Resident Evil X gonna give it to you. Like, I can't, like, that's just too much. So watching me scream and run away as a grown man is probably pretty funny. So that'll be returning soon. But we've got other plans as well. And I do want to know, I'm curious, like, what games do you guys want to see? Like, that's like the huge thing. Now, real quick, let me pull up my list. You guys won't be able to see this, but I can at least speak it. Next month, March, has I went, let me step back a little bit. About 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I went and scoured the web and tried to create a list of games that were releasing in 2020 or maybe early 2021. I'm trying to get a better plan together. I have more help than I've had ever before, arguably, and it comes in different forms, and so I'm trying to get it all optimized and organized so that, like, we have a team that's on the same page, that's moving forward. Because a lot of Happy Thumbs has been me working with usually one other person, like, Tyler or Doug or Jeremy, and there's been times where there've been more than one person, but a lot of that time was spent training those other people. So like Tyler, when Tyler came on, there was like a couple of weeks, if that, of training and learning each other's patterns. And then we worked together for like 4 years before, he took a break and other people. So it was just us. So, I now have more help and I want to try to branch out and do more. So we'll see how this goes. But with March, I only found 4 games, and this is old. This is a month old, so there may be some different. Some of these games may have even been pushed, or there may be new release dates with new games. But Neo 2 is a popular game. I have no knowledge of it at all. I'm probably not even saying it right. But it's definitely something that people are buying and talking about. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have no idea what kind of game that is. It's a rescue team. It's a director's cut, so I'm assuming it's a remake. But that's probably gonna catch. So, and then MLB The Show 20 and Doom Eternal were the only games that really looked appealing to me. And I don't know why there's such a lack of released games in March. April's kind of the same way too, but there was some good ones. There's possibly a release of Minecraft Dungeons. I don't know much about it, but it's my understanding that it's like a Minecraft game with more of a story. Now, it may be a complete like hack game. That may not even be a Mojang, but it's my understanding that it is. Predator Hunting Grounds, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Resident Evil 3 all come out. So April's going to be a busy month. May was going to be a busy month and probably still will. We've got The Last of Us 2. Marvel's Iron Man VR is going to come out. I don't know if I can handle that, but maybe we can work it out so that somebody else covers it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't think Joey has a VR. I think Tyler might have one. I don't know if Adam has one either. Adam's more of an Xbox guy, so I don't know. And Gray, do you have a VR? I can't remember. And I'm not looking at the chat right now anyway, so even if you answer, I won't see it. But yeah, and then Wasteland 3 and Fast and Furious Crossroads. I don't know if that's going to be any good. But then the next couple of months get like dead. Like June, basically nothing. Ghost of Shumi. I don't know how to say it. Tsushima. July, nothing. August, nothing. September, Iron Harvest and Marvel's Avengers, but I believe that got pushed back again. And then September is Cyberpunk, and then that's basically it. There's some games that are maybe coming out holiday, like Halo Infinite, Godfall, the new Call of Duty. But I mean, like this next couple of months is pretty bare. Now you're probably scratching your head, going, "Brian, you forgot the biggest game of them all." No, I have not. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, is going to drop at some point too, but as I predicted, it wasn't going to be in the first couple of months. Like, there's no way it's releasing in March, and there's no way, I mean, maybe April. I mean, if we find out tomorrow that it's coming out in April, maybe, but I would guess at least a 90-day ramp up of marketing and spreading the word before they go with any kind of release date. So with that in mind, 90 days out from tomorrow, I mean, that's basically March, April, May, which again falls into that whole possibility of May 4th release date. And think about it, like, if they don't release that game on May 4th, shame on them. Shame. I wish I had a shame button. Shame. Shame. I mean, seriously, like May 4th, May the 4th be with you. I mean, come on, if you haven't figured that out now, that needs to be it. So, and that would change things tremendously for us, because essentially right now we're kind of doing back catalog stuff. We're streaming every day, for the most part on 4 to 5 hour streams, but as soon as we get like a big project, like if Lego drops a bombshell and they're like, Lego Ninjago Double Whammo or something is out tomorrow, something just totally out of left field, and it's before Skywalker, then we'll totally jump on and we'll if it's Skywalker, we're going to probably cut the streams back to, a couple hours, maybe not even every day. We'll see how the production goes, because I think that, at the end of the day, streams are fun. I love them. I love hanging with you guys, and we will still have some no matter what. But I mean, if we're going to be getting lots of new subscribers, people demanding / wanting, needing that information, I think you guys would probably agree with me. It would be better for me to spend my time creating those videos for that stuff versus, So anyways, basically, I've kind of already got into like the stream updates and stuff too. We finished Spider-Man. That was awesome. We will likely return for some web slinging Wednesdays in the future to come back and do some DLC. A lot of you are requesting that I do the New Game Plus. It's possible. I listen to you guys more often than I don't, so it's possible. Let's see here. HZD. So yeah, we started Horizon Zero Dawn. If you didn't catch it on Wednesday, please go check it out. First of all, it's one of my most epic thumbnails of all time. And also, it was fun. Like, I genuinely enjoyed myself. And for whatever reason, I can't explain it. God of War just didn't appeal to me. I don't know why. And I was really worried I was going to have the same feeling about Horizon Zero Dawn. And I don't. Like, the menu is probably just as big and robust as God of War. The buttons are just as... Remember, I was bitching as soon as the game started. I was like, how are you going to do this with the buttons? And blah, 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 blah. Like, it wasn't as bad. Like, I totally adapted and got good. And I felt good about it. So, that'll be Wednesdays. So basically our Wednesdays is officially changed. Mondays and Fridays are still kind of up in the air. And Tuesdays and Thursdays have been fluctuating. Mostly Apex Legends. That seems to do the best. You guys say, no, we don't want Apex Legends. Then I do something different and then nobody watches. Nobody shows up. And then I go back to Apex and we get like double the views that we got. Like, I was playing The Forest. I mean, The Forest is an old game. I'll give you that. So give me requests here, Facebook, tweet me. Let me know what you guys want to see. We're definitely going to check out Predator Hunting Grounds at the end of next month too. There is going to be like a 2 or 3 day trial. As long as there's no, NDA, which I can't imagine there is if it's a public thing, then we'll probably stream our experience with it, and that'll determine whether or not we'll be playing that in the future. Now, that may actually spawn some trash talk and some banter. We might end up finding ourselves playing some Friday the 13th here soon on the Mature channel as well. And just in case you're not familiar, we do have a second channel, Happy Thumbs Gaming TV. Definitely check the link out down below or on the main channel page of Happy Thumbs Gaming. It should take you there. Lots of fun stuff happening over there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'd love to see you over there and have you join our community that is ever so growing. Speaking of which, we actually had pretty good numbers this month too with our stats on the old YouTubes. As of right now, in the last 28 days, we had 1,415 new subscribers. Now, that also accounts for people leaving too. So let's say I've got 20, I got 2,000 new subs, but I lost 500 or whatever. It'll account for all of that. So basically, in the last 28 days, we've still gained 1,415 subs, which is awesome, you guys. I don't know if you're sharing, if it's just, longevity, people coming back, oh, he's doing Lego Star Wars now. Oh, he's probably going to do Lego Star Wars soon. And so, I mean, hopefully that's the case. I'm definitely excited. I'm hoping to hear of some more Lego Star Wars information, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be one of those guys that just makes a Star Wars video to make a Star Wars video. I even see some people that I respect pretty highly doing this, and when I saw them posting a video, this happened to me twice in the last week, I went, how did they get info and I don't know about it yet? And then I'm looking, this video was posted 5 days ago, and I start watching it, recycled garbage. And it's really disappointing to me because it kind of falls into that whole clickbait thing I was talking about earlier. I won't do it. Maybe that's why I'll never get 1 million subs. Maybe that's why I don't get as many views as these other people, but I would rather be honest and build a credible content, credible community than so. As soon as I know some info, I'll let you guys know. I promise. All right. To be honest with you, that has pretty much got through my whole list. I told you guys it was going to be short. Part of me is rushing because there is a Blazer game on. But I've actually got to pause. I watched most of the first quarter. So I'm a little bit behind, 10, 20 minutes, however long we've been streaming. But yeah, I do have Patreon shout-outs. I have not forgot about that. So if you were kind of going, what the crap? No, haven't forgot about that. And I figured I'd hang out and chat for a few minutes too. But my as I've been mentioning, I had some company coming over, and my brother is actually, in fact, I haven't gotten a text from him yet. No, but he's going to be here any minute. So I thought maybe too, if he did get here, he might pop on and say, what up? I don't know if you guys probably never saw Tyler at any point. He's helped out a couple of years back. He was actually gearing up to do a bunch of writing and cover a lot of sports games for us. And he actually applied and was going to go to PAX with me and a bunch of stuff. And then some family stuff came up and he wasn't able to attend with me. So he even got approved, which sucks because it's not easy to get approved at PAX. But so yeah, real quick, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and give a quick shout out to my $5 and up Patreon supporters. If you guys are not familiar with Patreon, basically it's a way for you guys to directly support us, the creator. YouTube and multi-channel network partner, all sorts of people have their hands on our earnings, which isn't much to begin with. So this is a way for you guys to get behind the scenes action, which I'm terrible at, so don't do it. But no, I'm just kidding. But most importantly, we recognize all of the Patreon supporters in our game breaks by acknowledging the $5 and up supporters, which are right. Oh, come on! My button's not working. I knew this was going to happen. Let's see how about now? Tell me, where are you? Are you out there anywhere? Well, we'll have to do this manually then. All right. Here we go. Hey, finally! So these guys are all $5 and up supporters, and you guys, you have no idea how much I love each and every one of you. digital high fives, hugs, whichever you prefer, whichever doesn't make you the whatever makes you the least uncomfortable. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. A lot of you guys have also supported us here on the YouTube by becoming a member, which does give you access to a few extra things. Do I still have those buttons on here? I guess not. I guess I took them off. I'm sure it's still in there somewhere in my big old list. You should see my list. I have so many. So each time I want to have a button for, like, you know, like the Thumbie, or like this YouTube button here, that's not gonna work. See, nothing's working today. I don't understand why nothing's working. Oh wait, here's the join button. Oh, but it's not working either. Come on, come on. All right, let's see if will this work? Okay, so here's the join. This teaches you how. That's not really what I was going for, but it does actually come and show you the overall. See, like, look, you get the nice fancy new member badge. You get some of these cool, funny emojis. And with a little bit of persuasion, I could be coaxed into making some new emojis, as we do have a couple of spots open. If you guys haven't seen them already, here they are, though. There are the custom badges that you get for your loyalty, as well as a couple of the emojis down below G. And here you go. We're going to show them all to you one last time. Hey, I figured I made this for you last month, and I put so much time and effort into it, I'd at least get my oh, the cringe rip. Yeah, we have fun. See, I mean, we have fun. You guys are awesome. And I keep awaiting. I guess I should probably add the new Thumbie, right? I haven't added the new Thumbie. A lot of people have suggested I add the Booyah Kashao too, but they have to be square. And if I stack Booyah Kashao or Booyah Kashao, or however I do it, I don't know if you'd even be able to read it. So we'll look into that. And using multiple Booyah, I only get so many emojis. So if we want to use 3 of them for a Booyah Kashao, or somehow do it, then I can. It's up to you guys. So one last thing. Gotta shout out my $10 and up supporters, and then I'm gonna open up the chat and we're gonna talk for just a second. But I tried to get through this as quickly as possible, and I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. 30 minutes, and I've already got through my whole list. It's crazy. All right, first up, this order is basically the order that I got it right off of Patreon. I don't know how or why. There's no specific order, I don't think. Doesn't look like it's alphabetical. So anyways, first off, we got April White. Thank you so much, April, for your patronage. I probably owe you an email. It's been a while, huh? Love to hear from you if you happen to watch this. Guess what? We got a new donor this month, and they have actually requested to be anonymous. So I'm going to honor that and just toss out the thank you so much for the anonymous donation from the anonymous donor. I don't know. You know who you are, though. I know who you are. And you know who you are. So thank you so much. Next up, we've got Great to Grave. Thank you so much. I kind of was hoping that I would see your name disappear off this list this month. And I know you're probably going, what? Why? I'm serious about you saving and coming to Oregon, dude. Come visit me. And then hopefully by then I'll have enough money saved up, and then I can come visit you. Like, my wife really wants to go over, and she's like, oh, that's the only way I'm going to ever get you to Europe is Gray. So, you know what's up. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate that. Next up, you know him as Andrew behind the camera. Thank you so much, Andrew Austin. If you guys haven't already, please check out his YouTube channel. He's been playing all sorts of games and providing live commentary as he plays too, which is pretty good. So check it out. Next up, Michael Cosberg. Thank you so much, Michael. There's such a big time difference between us. I doubt you're here today, but you never know. Maybe you are. I haven't been looking at the chat, so if you are, what's up? If you aren't, you're watching this later, hi. Next up, Bunny Miller. What's up, Bunny? Thank you so much for your patronage. And last but not least, you guys know him as Dougie Fresh 613, Douglas Wright. Thank you so much, Dougie. Appreciate all of you more than you guys know. Yeah, so that's all I got for like the goods. I think, does this work? No, nothing works. Good thing too, because like nothing's working on my Stream Deck. I restarted my computer, And when I restart my computer, like, I always have this freak out because the Stream Deck gets rid of all my icons and buttons, and it shows like the Elgato logo amongst the buttons, like the stock, the default light up, and then it catches up and it like reads a memory file or whatever and puts out all the stuff. Well, when it does that, I'm finding out that after the last update that I have to actually open up the software on my computer and click each button. And I just have to click it. And it's like, once I click it, it then goes, oh yeah, that's all the parameters are set for each button. But it's like I need to click it to remind it. And I didn't do that. I reset my computer and I didn't do it. So nothing works. So shame on me. Shame. All right, chat. Let's check it out. All right, let me go all the way back up to the top. See some interesting stuff already. All right, so unfortunately, for whatever reason, so I think there is a limitation on how much the chat will allow me to go back. Like, I think the memory will, like, if I were to rewind the video itself, I think I might be able to go back, but I think it's limited because I'm limited to 416 on the time, and I put the stream, the premiere page went up at 3:45 or something like that my time. So there's like a half an hour missing. So unfortunately, I can't like label the early notification squad. You know who you were. To be honest with you, I sort of remember, but the name was, it was like Poisi something. If I see it, I'll shout it out. But I see a bunch of you here. What's up, Kirsten? What's up, Poob? What's up, Greg? What's up, Pajamas? What's up, Ben? Hello. I'm scrolling. So I'm seeing a lot of you, but I just didn't get all the way to the top. And I was a part of all this conversation. I was part of most of it, and then the game came on, and I did disappear. And Connie busted me. You're not supposed to be smart enough to figure that stuff out. You're supposed to be like, oh, I wonder what he's doing. He's probably doing like technical stuff, setting up really hard code, or that's what I visualize you seeing me. It's not that way though. You guys saw right through it. All right. Let's see here. Shots fired at Joey. Shots fired at Joey. Where is Joey? You know what? It's the weekend. I always tell him, make sure you spend lots of time with the family on the weekend, because he spends lots of time with us during the week, and he's probably taking my advice. So that's right. Temporary firing. Paige says she's got a pretty sweet Lamborghini and Need for Speed. That's awesome. What's up there, Dead Wolf Slayer? 8 mods. Now, I got a question for you. Now, are you a Dead Wolf Slayer that has 8 mods? Are you Dead Wolf Slayer 8 and you make mods? I was kind of wondering that when I saw your name, but I didn't type it. In fact, I got really lazy and I just said, hey there, Dead Wolf. I didn't even type the whole thing, so shame. Let's see here. Yep, great, thank you. Don't forget to like the video. I see we got lots of likes, actually. Appreciate all of that. Let's see here. What do we got? Michael is here. What's up, Michael? Hey, you guys. Let's see here. Oh, there's me getting busted. Loki shows up, bruh. The office is here. What's up, Latsumi? I almost said that wrong. You're welcome. Glad we could help out. Azrael, what is up? It's still February, so Valentine's themes are okay. Yes! Suck it, Joey! No, Joey was, suggesting, and I understood his point. I totally understood his point. Valentine's Day has passed. But that's not like the goal. Like in today's leap date, I honestly thought about like putting like the world on the bottom, like kind of and then having like, a guy leaping over it or something, or maybe even animating a guy leaping over. Like I had ideas of that, but I thought I don't have time for that. And then I genuinely thought, when I think of February, what do I think of? And that's when I realized Valentine's Day. Like, I mean, my dad's birthday is actually Valentine's Day, and I don't think of it as my dad's birthday month. I think of it as Valentine's Day. My grandfather's birthday is the 17th. It's a huge day. He's like my second dad, and for sure is a big deal, but still Valentine's Day. Drexler's birthday is the 19th. That is a new addition. We've only had him since September, so this is my first time knowing or have that information, but it is, and I still think of Valentine's Day. So he was like, maybe you should do it in January. I was like, no, January is not Valentine's month. So anyways, Raised by Wolves, what is up? Asriel says, play Fortnite. Doubt we will be getting back to Fortnite, but, we definitely are looking forward to some future games coming up. Modern Warfare is going to be getting a Battle Royale. That'll be awesome. I did check out another Battle Royale that was free to play. I can't even think of the name of it right now. It was weird. It was like the Dharma Project or Project Dharma, something like that. It was interesting. It was kind of like a Fortnite-y, I don't know. It was different. Let's see here. Laserbeam fan. I am not really what you would call a fan of Laserbeam, but I am familiar with him. In fact, I am so familiar with him. Like, I was in the kitchen making some food last night, and Reese was in the front room watching YouTube, and I could hear somebody talking, and I was like, hey, is that Laser? And he was like, it is. And I was like, isn't that weird that, like, I know the voices of the guys you listen, like, I know who you listen to. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't really watch a lot of the content, but I definitely, Reese and I hang when. That's literally the only way I get to hang with him right now. He's a teenager. He doesn't want to hang out with me. So when he's watching YouTube, I sneak in and I get to hang out and watch YouTube with him. And then he gets mad, though, because some of the people he watched, including Laserbeam, I'm like, oh, dude, no, you can do better than this, bro. You can do better than this. You got to change it. Too many cuss words, too inappropriate, too wrong. And lately he's been into Smash Brothers stuff. So let's see here. Scrolling down. He flexed his account in Roblox. I don't know what that means. I don't have an account, so that's not me. Let's see here, where he makes Avatar show a middle finger. What are we talking about? Would that be the island survival? Oh yeah, the forest. Yes. Yeet. Did you guys ever check out the early chatters that we heard for the premiere page? I warned everybody that it was not safe for all. It was a very mature video, but if you guys wanted to see a funny video regarding, it's really crazy, regarding Apex and the thermite grenade, it's called howtothermite.exe. And it's like a 5-minute video of like crazy memes and all sorts of stuff slapped in, all with like Apex Legends gameplay. It's pretty funny. I'm not really trying to like pad that dude's views, but it was good. Let's see here, scrolling way back down again. For a second I just thought you were gonna say nope, no, not the men, but the women and children too. You guys are crazy. Drex can be a model. Yeah, no, well, he might make some video, some thumbnails at some point. Let's see here. Gamers Corner, what's up? Welcome. I'm sure a lot of you guys have come and gone. I see that the numbers have fluctuated quite a bit. We peaked out for a minute like 22, 23 or something like that, and then now we're definitely not that. So but I do appreciate all you guys taking some time to hang out. I know Saturday is a busy day for most of you, and it is for me too, and I'm glad that it all worked out, that I was able to sit down, have a nice powwow with you guys, if you will. Let's see here. Did you really expect it to show your otherwise green badges show the red badge? Yeah, well, yeah, because, if you think about back to the green screen stuff, Logie is questioning whether, just physics, right? Like, if something right here, if this becomes transparent, the next thing in line would be me, right? But because of the way the layering is, because it was seeing me and, yeah. You see what I'm saying, though. It's not far-fetched or anything. Let's see here. I dare you to say my name right now, and I will like and sub. Well, Azrael, I've already said your name a couple of times, and I hope you already have liked and subbed. That's just me. Cyberpunk, just saying. Yes, Connie, that sounds great. I definitely look forward to playing that. That's such a huge game. I have no idea if we will cover that in like a guide form or maybe just live stream it. I definitely have fun with those kind of games live streaming. Like even the Grand Theft Auto style. Like I could see myself getting into those open world, bigger kind of games without the pressure of like trying to document it all, right? Because that's like a panic attack waiting to happen. If you think about, most of those games have, hundreds of collectibles and miles of in-game territory, and boy, that stuff's crazy. Let's see here, PlayStation VR. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Boy, I'm way behind in the chat here. Let's see, for me, gotta go, have a blast. Nice, take care, Loki, if that is you, in fact, actually saying peace out. Let's see here. What? My goals are super smart. What's going on? But that number dropped. Yeah, I don't know either. Headphones exist. Reese? Was Reese here? Or was I talking about what? I'm so confused. Anyways, let's see here. I got epic leader. Ooh, Dark Side, what is up, dude? Snuck in here on me. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, what is going on? What? I did. It does. Anyways, listen, guys, been awesome. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I do want to inform you right now, I do have a dentist appointment on Monday, so the stream will be a little short. I'm not exactly sure what I'm playing yet, so we'll see. I will talk to everyone and see who's available. I know that Tyler has to work. I have not spoke to Joey to see if he was available. Gray, you'll have to let me know on Skype if you're available on Monday. No hurry. If you don't know until Monday, let me know on Monday. But yeah, let's see here. And yeah, and just for the record, just to be clear, like, you know, religion, politics, you know, gender talk, things that are sensitive topics that even if you have a strong opinion about, and you just know that other people have opinions about it too, and that's not what we're here for. That's not what the Gamebreak was here for. Had nothing to do with that. Well, okay. So with that being, then guess what? Freedom of putting you in timeout, broski. So see how that works? See how that works, dude? Anyways, I hate to have to do that, but like, you know, when you got 4 or 5, 6 people asking you kindly to knock it off and you're spamming, that's not freedom of speech. There's no freedom to spam, dude. Like, how are you gonna try and like, and like, for the record too, bro, like, spell my name right too. You typed it wrong like 10 times. Like, anyways, dude. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope whatever is bothering Michael works itself out, so when we see him next, he's not being so passive-aggressive. And, yeah, much love to all you guys. I hope to see you on Monday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, button's not going to work. I knew that was going to happen. Anyways, as always, guys, go ahead and check us out on social media. Nothing's working. Oh, I'm so ready for this to be over. Yes, I am not available for Apex. I got a game to watch and family coming over. Much love to you all. I hope to see you soon. Woo!